Hi, I'm Unique Model, aka Shantae Renee P for Positivity, and this is a channel for love and for healing. I want you to know that love begins with you, and it absolutely does. Be the love you want to see manifest in your life, and it will come. So right now, I'm trying to be the love, but it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working. So sometimes I want to say fuck love and light. It just be like that sometimes. So I'm in a situation where a lot of you know, if you've seen some of my shorts, that I drove to Texas and I went to go pick up my daughter and my grandkids. There's 4 of them, with 4 grandkids and my daughter. And me and this daughter are like oil and vinegar, well, oil and water. We've been this way. We have some similarities, and I can see some of my traits that she has picked up, but they like 100 times worse. So I'm trying to love her through those things right now, but right now she's getting on my fucking nerves. And this brought me to make a video about people who are very inconsiderate and ungrateful. Because out of my 3 kids, she has always been this way. So I am very well versed with dealing with inconsiderate, ungrateful children, people. Because I've seen it, you know, in some of my family members as well. I'm supposed to be quitting smoking again, but I was like, fuck this. I need a cigarette. And I had to go for a walk because I had to calm myself down. Because literally through the drive back up here, we got into an argument. I'm like, okay. You know it won't gonna be easy. You know her. You gave birth to her. She's 29. She kind of set in her ways. Only thing is, I know I have changed, so I know change can happen if you are willing to do the work. Confirmation with the horn right on time. So if you are willing to do the work, you can change. But it's a situation where one of the kids, you know, messed something up, and something needed to be cleaned up, and the child couldn't do it. So her grandmother, my mom, is telling her she needs to come, you know, there's a mess. 10 minutes or so pass. I go upstairs, and me and her get into an argument, which I'm trying to talk calmly to her, but the girl's mouth will be just so nasty. It's like toxic people like toxic stuff, and I have gotten away from having arguments all the time. I just don't like to argue. No, I don't like confrontation, but I don't like to argue. But I'm like, my mom shouldn't have to be in here telling you to do stuff. Get your ass up and go do what she asked you to do, like with some urgency. Move. Still didn't get up. I went in there because there was some water leaked through from upstairs to downstairs, and like water is in the ceiling and the light fixture. I'm like, this is like kind of emergency, you know, it's electricity and water. Like, it's urgent. Get your ass up. You on the phone doing whatever you doing. It's like, take accountability for your children. Yeah, I'm still pissed. Take accountability for your children. Act like you had them. Clean up behind them. Like, I went to go get you, to help you, to get you out of the situation. I'm in Virginia. I went to Texas, and I drove by myself. That was over 3,000 miles to go get you and your children, to make sure you're okay. And this is the thanks that I get. And it's like, I was trying not to expect this because I know her, but I was in the back of my mind expecting, you know, the same old, but it's like, I love my grandkids too much. I love her too, but I love them too much to not come when you need help. So the back talking, whatever, however you say it. We sit up here arguing. This chick says, I didn't ask you to come. What? What do you mean? Absolutely. Actually, she did ask anybody between me and her father. She had asked someone to come. So it was like, what do you mean? I just drove over 3,000 miles because I drove there and I drove back, and money was spent for hotel rooms and other things. And you what attitude? Like, ungrateful as fuck. Like, and now I mean, I knew why, but I'm like, my heart is like, I want to help however I can. I want to help. My mom the same way. I want to help. We want to help. But it's making me think that sometimes you just got to let people be. If they want to be in toxic shit and they want to be toxic, you got to fucking let them be. Like, because you can't make nobody want to change. You can't make them want to do better. You can't make them want to be better for themselves, and trying to get someone to see the errors of their ways. And I know it's some trauma behind it. I do. But it's like, in the process, don't be disrespectful. Don't be ungrateful. Show some type of gratitude. Like, I don't get it. And I mean, I was sitting up there talking to someone about it, and it's just like, I mean, I got 3 kids. The other two don't act like that. Not saying that they don't have their issues, but they don't act like that. They don't act like that. So I just don't, I don't get it. 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 But yeah, I'm like, for the most part, I was in peace. I was worried about them. That's one of the reasons why I hadn't been doing my videos as much. And I had to figure out something. So I did what I had to do. But it's just like, I'm about to regret that shit. That's what it makes me feel like. Like, I feel like I am about to regret this shit. Because it's like, I don't need the headache. You know, we have families that we are all born into. But we also have soul families. I mean, they can be related to you by blood too. Even your kids can be toxic as fuck towards you. And you just don't, you don't have to deal with them. And this is getting to that point where I am really, like, I don't want to cut her off. But it's getting to a point where it's like, you're not conducive to my well-being, and I got to think about me. You know, I'm thinking about my grandkids too. You're not conducive to my well-being. Because I don't like to sit here and argue back and forth, and I'm not going to tolerate disrespect as well. And you're not going to be in here disrespecting anybody else, the people that are trying to help you. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just had to talk that out. I feel way more calmer. I guess me too, lighting another cigarette. Yeah, I just, you know, anybody want to chime in, comment, whatever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this. I know I had to get it out, cause yeah, I was like, I can't go to bed with this frustration and anger and on my heart and on my conscience, on my mind. Because it's just like, it's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to the other people in the house. It's not fair to the kids. It's just, it's not fair. And it's like, I be expecting me from other people. I be expecting myself from other people. That shit don't be working. No, I ain't supposed to. Oops, somebody mad. Who's mad? Somebody's mad. I feel it. I don't know who it is. Probably her, because I was talking about her. But I guess that's it for this video. Sending you love and healing. I appreciate you. Make sure you appreciate yourself. And remember, happiness is homemade. Feed yourself some good shit. Mind, body, and spirit. Have a wonderful day. Bye.